Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, a local attorney, and what you're about to watch is pretrial. Now, pretrial is the third court event in the process towards resolving a criminal case. The first was first appearance, the next was arraignment. Now we have pretrial to determine if the case is ready to proceed to docket day and potentially trial, or if it can't be worked out through plea or even dismissed. At pretrial, though, facts are not as important as they are in other hearings. In this case, it's procedural. The judge is going to bring in their entire docket to make sure that the attorneys are doing what they need to do to get the cases towards a just conclusion. Some of the cases you'll see are older, some are newer. On the older ones, you may see some tension as the judges are trying to make sure the cases are moving forward, but the stakes are getting high. So that's what pretrial is. Let's go see what happens.
No, the last matter we're asking that it be put on February 26th also is roller. No objection to February 26th. Is
February 26th.
Yes. And Judge, the other matter that you would call was Laggett,
Okay,
which is Mr. Shaw, but Mr. Patel is handling that matter.
okay.
Judge, that's all I have. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Got Mr. Gilbert.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Gilbert on behalf of Gary Gordley and 23 CF 1877. We have a waiver on file. Mr. Gordley also received charges in this matter in Santa Rosa, and we are working with them to coordinate a plea request of continuance.
You say you're working on a plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to go,
Because I have to work with Santa Rosa, I'd ask for a full continuance, but if we need to leave it set, we can.
you want to do February 26th? That's all right. Okay, February 26th.
Next, I have Ms. River Harper. She's incarcerated.
All right, this is 23 CF 1883, 23 CF 2225, State of Florida versus River Lee Harper.
It is, Your Honor. It's also 23 CF 2601. So this is going to be a plea for all three felonies. Again, to repeat, 1883, 2225, and 2601.
Got a plea form?
Thank you, Your Honor.
So Harper, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give forth is course of truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I have the score sheet too, Your Honor.
Okay. You want to enter a no contest plea in 1883 to possession of drugs, a third-degree felony, fleeing and in 2225, fleeing and elude, a third-degree felony. And in 2601, drug possession, a third-degree felony. So you want to enter a no contest plea to those charges, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Gilbert's done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it in 23 CF 1883, sentence to 2 years community control. Enroll and complete ECLC program, 8 hours of community work, 8 hours of work a day, or community service when not employed. Restitution reserved for 90 days. In 23 CF 2225 and 23 CF 2206, you're sentenced to the same sentence, concurrent and coterminous with 23 CF 1883, and court costs of $615 on each case. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that right, Ms.? Okay. And adjudicated guilty on all 3 cases. Anything further? Okay, thank you.
I request a supervision fees be waived,
All right.
and you said 8 hours community service work per
week.
It should be per week,
Yeah,
week.
when
right.
she's not employed.
How quick y'all want the violation report?
8 hours community service work when not employed per week. So I guess that gives her give her a week to get a job. She doesn't do it, then she's got a week to do some community service. Okay. Okay.
Next case, Your Honor, Donald Langley in 23 CF 74, 15 CF 129, 15 CF 307. He's incarcerated.
Okay.
We're working towards a resolution, requested continuance.
Judge, can we put this on the miscellaneous February 29th date for VOPs?
February
Okay.
29th, okay.
Okay with you, Mr. Gilbert?
No objection.
Okay.
All right.
I'll come see you next week. Next case is Michael McDonald in 23 CF 2181. We have waiver on file, first time up, no discovery, request continuance.
February 26th.
Next is Wendell McLeod in 23 CF 1898. I have a waiver on file, I believe state has an announcement.
State has an announcement. Wendell McDonald.
Sorry, Mr. McLeod's case, the state is announcing a null pros, and we'll get that formally filed.
All right, so that's as to both counts.
Yes, sir.
Any objection to the state dropping charges on your client?
No objection.
All right.
And last case is David Suttles in 23 CF 2021. I have a waiver on file. It's first time up, request continuance.
February 26th.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Michael Gates. Morning.
Stephen Jameson. He's Your Honor, there are now pending charges in Walton County. We're moving for a continuance to the February 26th docket, and the state has no objection.
All right, thank you. It's, what was his name again, please?
Stephen Jameson,
Jameson, okay.
it's under Byron Cotton's.
Oh. That's why I couldn't, all right. All right, February 26th?
Yes, sir, Dr.
February 26th.
Yes, sir, thank
Okay,
you. That's
thank
all I
you.
have.
Okay, thank you. Larissa Dudley.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the first one I have is Joe Fernandez. The second is 23 CF 1605. He is an inmate, but he's quarantined. I would ask for a continuance. We're working on getting reciprocal discovery to the state.
February 26th. Thank you.
And the next one I have is Javon Harris,
Okay.
and 12 CF 1490.
All right.
This is a violation of probation based on the new case. I would ask for continuance to track with that case. That case is 23 CF 2265, and it's already set on the February pretrial.
Judge, I have him on that case. Jay Williams for the defense.
So if we can just track it with that case, Your Honor.
All right, February 26th then.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, that's all I have.
Let me see it here for a second.
For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Brad Stewart, present on behalf of my client, James Bernard Lee Jr. If I may pause for a moment while he's retrieved, Judge. Same, all on this all. Same thing. 7.5. It's ultra specific, but everything's good there. Thank you.
What was his name again, Mr.?
James Bernard Lee Jr., Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Say it again. Misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. All right, Your Honor, Brad Stewart back on record, Judge. These are case numbers 22 CF 466, 467, 2639, and 23 CF 2055. Your Honor, I do have a plea and sentencing agreement, if I may approach.
All right.
Corresponding score sheet.
Mr. Lee, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court is the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, as it relates to the aforementioned case numbers, Mr. Lee is prepared to admit the violation of probation, tender a plea of no contest to the new law violation 23 CF 2055, with the understanding that he'll be adjudicated guilty and be sentenced to 22.275 months Department of Corrections. That'll be concurrent between all cases and all counts with credit for time served, 515 court costs, $300 VOP fees between the other three cases, financials payable within 120 days of release. His probation shall be revoked and terminated, waive all outstanding requirements. Misdemeanor counts will be resolved with credit time served. We request the court, he's got to forfeit the firearm, Judge, and request the court recommend housing in a local facility.
Which is the VOP case?
Judge, 22 CF 466, 467, and 2639 are all three of those are violation probation cases.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lee, you want to enter a no contest plea in all these cases and counts and admit that you violated probation. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you fully discussed this with your attorney, Mr. Stewart?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea and admission?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea or and admission?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Stewart's done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds that no contest plea admission is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. On all cases, all counts, court's going to adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 22.2, is that 75?
75.
22.275 months in the Department of Corrections concurrent between all cases and all counts with credit for all time served. Is that credit for all time served concurrent on all cases? 515 court costs, $100 times 3, sort of VOP fine, with all financials payable within 120 days of release, then to judgment. Revoke and terminate probation, waive all outstanding requirements. All misdemeanor counts shall be sentenced to credit for time served, forfeit the firearm. And I have no control over where the Department of Corrections places him.
We understand, Judge. Just requesting a recommendation. Your Honor, I think that's all we have before the court.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, may I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is it Gilbert Chaffinet?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, Gilbert Schaffnet, Gainesville, Florida, on behalf of John Forrest. This is a remand on a 3850 from the first DCA, case number 2010 CF-57. I don't see Mr. McGraw, so I don't know who's covering for the state.
Judge, I'm covering for the state this morning, and I don't believe there's any objection to a continuance. I believe we're looking at a summer trial date.
Yes.
Okay.
And for the record, there are waivers on file with respect to Mr. Forrest, his appearance in speedy trial. I would request the 29th if that's an available date rather than the 26th. I understand it's a leap year and you have court on the 29th.
Well, are you saying you're not going to be ready for trial really till the summer?
Correct.
You want to go to April 22nd pretrial conference?
That'd be fine, Your Honor.
How about that? Any problem with that?
That'd be great. I'll check with Mr. Davis, but one of us will be able to make it April 22nd
Yes.
at same time? 9
Yes.
o'clock?
Mhm.
That'd be fine, Your
Got
Honor.
that. Okay.
And Your Honor, that's all I have. I might be excused.
All right, thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
Thank you. Same to you. Mr. Patel?
Judge, I'm also covering for Mr. Shaw, one of Mr. Shaw's cases. I believe the individual's last name is Laggett, first name is Thomas.
Okay.
Jay Patel on behalf of Tim Shaw for Thomas Laggett. He's before the court today on a pretrial conference for a VOP and a new law allegation. Depositions are set in February. As such, Mr. Shaw has asked for a continuance to the February 26th date.
Without objection, Your Honor.
All right, February 26th. Thank you.
I've got three cases before the court. The first one, Jay Patel on behalf of William George Hyde, 23 CF 2165. Judge, we've received discovery on 12/15. I need to review that with my client and set depositions. If we can get the 2/26 date.
All right. Which client is this now?
William Hyde.
All right. Okay. So what date did you want?
2/26, Judge.
Any objection on that?
No, Judge.
Okay. February 26th.
Next, Jay Patel on behalf of Aaron Nicholas, 22 CF 2005. Judge, this case is tracking with two other co-defendants. We completed a vast amount of depositions a couple months ago. We need to reset the no-shows, so I'm working with Mr. Shaw's office to do that. If we can set this for 2/26.
February 26th.
Finally, Jay Patel and Krista Deviney on behalf of Michael Joseph Parks, 23 CF 621. We received the paper discovery on 12/21, and I believe the state is going to resend us a link to the video on today. We can set that to 2/26.
Without objection, Your Honor. Is a PTI offer, Mr. Patel, that'll remain open?
I have nothing further.
All right,
May I be
thank you.
excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Merrifield.
Morning, Your Honor.
Oops, it's my understanding his first is an inmate. It's Jaden Brooks.
All right.
Jaden Brooks is before the court with 23 CF 1973 and 1974. It's my understanding that he also has a South End case. These cases were to track with or change divisions. So Mr. Nopes is requesting a continuance so that he can kind of sort out which judge will be hearing all the cases.
Yes, Your Honor, they're going to be transferred. I just verified. They will be transferred to Judge Ketchel.
Okay, so what date did you?
If we could set this for the 2/26 date, Judge, I think that everything will resolve long before that date, and I'll have Mr. Nopes follow up with an order and
Yeah,
make sure.
give me an order transferring it.
Yes, Judge.
We will send that.
Okay.
We will do that. Yes.
And Judge, the next case under Mr. Nopes is Gregory Joyner in 23 CF 2297. It is an out of custody. It's the first time up, and he's requesting a continuance so that he can receive and review discovery. I believe that he has received a portion of discovery to date.
Object.
And that was Gregory
Okay,
Joyner.
February 26th then.
And as for my cases, they're under my partner, Flaherty. The first one I have is Wendy Johnson in 23 CF 2332. It is the first time up. There's a waiver on file. I'd like to leave Ms. Johnson set for docket day as a plea or continue. We anticipate resolution. Does the court have January the 8th available for that?
No, well, let's see. About January 4th.
Thank you, Judge.
Was that for a plea?
I believe so, Judge.
All right.
We're just hammering out the last few details. So January the 4th?
Yeah.
The next one is Derek Markheim in 23 CF 972. There is a waiver on file. We continue negotiating with the state. There's some more information that we need to provide to each other and some reciprocal. We would request a continuance to 2/26.
All right. February 26th.
And then the last case, Judge, is Jared Titler, 23 CF 1311. There is a waiver on file. Continue to negotiate with Ms. Bosso. Just need a little bit more time. This case was actually continued, I thought, to 2/26, and then it came back on this docket.
That's
So
correct, Your Honor. There's no objection to 226. That's
Okay,
fine.
February 26th.
I believe that's all I have, Judge.
Thank you. We got Ms. Coffey with us. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good
Tracy
morning.
Robinson, Coffee for D'Antoni Allen, 21 CF 1988.
Okay.
Mr. Allen is present, Your Honor. Your Honor, we are waiting for a report from our expert. I'm hoping to get that in the next week or so. If we can get that and the state has reviewed it, they may need to take depositions or they may be ready. We may be able to go this cycle, Your Honor. Do you have a docket day?
Well, I think, don't we have January 2nd?
Is it the second?
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
I think it's,
To the 4th?
Is it a 4th or 2nd?
I believe we made it the 4th, Your Honor.
The 4th?
I have a conflict.
Yeah, that's right. I did change it to the 4th. I think I
On the
did.
how late are you usually here? I have a conflict on that time, but I could come a little bit later.
There's no way for me to
There's no-
know because, I don't, it's kind of a holiday, sort of.
Is there any other miscellaneous docket or anything like that?
Why don't we just continue this to February 26th? Is that what you want to do? Or are you asking for a continuance or?
Well, I know this is, I don't know. I'm not certain that he'll have the report done and whether or not there'll be some follow-up from that.
See,
so
we
I don't
got,
know.
if you're asking for a trial right away, we got jurors that are going to be summoned and all this, and, then you say, well, we're not ready. And then all these 100 people have been inconvenienced, and they may be upset because, on January,
26th?
February 26th. Then you should
Okay,
have all that done.
That's fair, Judge.
How about, okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Your Honor.
All right. Is there any other private attorneys out? Ms. Flowers? Oh, Ms. Goodwin, come on up. Morning.
Cheryl Gooden for Wesley Bertrand.
Cheryl
23
Bertrand.
CF 2071.
Okay,
I'm asking for a continuance to the February docket. We are in the process of scheduling depositions. Ms. Euler said that she was going to wait on 2 other people before she gave me a deposition date, and I haven't received depositions dates.
Ms. who?
Ms. Leon's assistant.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
send you the dates today.
Okay.
All right, February 26th.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that's all I have on the docket unless the clerk tells me otherwise.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Flowers. Okay.
One out of custody client. I think the rest are in custody. If I could take Carly Bello first. Your Honor, for the record, Jennifer Flowers on behalf of Carly Bello in 23 CF 1209. Your Honor,
Would you, Ms. Flowers, would you pull that microphone down
Yes,
a
sir.
little bit?
Yes, sir.
Now, who is this?
This is Carly Bello. She's 42 on my docket, but it's not updated. 23 CF 1209. We have received an amended offer from the state that we want to discuss and believe that we'll set it for a potential resolution on, is there a miscellaneous date on the 25th of January?
Well, I think we have February 8th and February,
Okay, February 8th.
is that a?
Yep,
is
that works.
Oh, did she say January 25th? How about that?
It really doesn't, either one.
Let's do January 25th.
Okay,
then.
yes, Judge, thank you. I believe the rest of mine are, well,
Okay.
is Mr. Joshua Jackson here?
Joshua O'Bryce Jackson, is he here?
I do not believe he's in custody.
You had any contact with him?
Yes. I've had contact, but he has juvenile pending cases as well.
Yes, what?
Juvenile, he has a lot of juvenile pending cases as well. So I've had contact with him in those cases, but we haven't discussed this case. Would you object putting on, I'm just not going to be here?
Your Honor, I'll ask for a KPS. He scores 49 months and the offer
Oh.
is 50 months DOC.
All right, capias for him. No bond, capias.
Yeah. Your Honor, for the record, Jennifer Flowers, on behalf of Robert Wardell Anderson and 23 CF 2338. Your Honor, we need to set depots in this case. I'll coordinate with Ms. Leone. And so we're requesting a continuance to take depositions.
No objection.
All right, February 26th. Thank you.
Got your letter. Your Honor, Jennifer Flowers, for the record, on behalf of Joshua Lee Colley, 22 CF 1481, 22 CF 1482, 23 CF 55, 23 CF 59. Your Honor, we're also needing to reset some depositions in this case. I need to go over some videos with my client that I've not been able to do yet, but will do. And we're also awaiting a potential global offer from the state. So we're asking for a continuance with the thought of resolving next cycle.
February 26th, then. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor, for the record, Shane Michael Fell in 20 CF 1878 is quarantined. So we were asking for continuance. We have depositions set in that case, so we'd have to continue it, and he's aware.
February 26th.
Dobbs. I forgot Dobbs was on. Your Honor, can we pass Ms. Dobbs? She's prepared to enter a plea today. I just have to write it up.
All right.
I forgot that she was on this docket. Oh.
All right.
Your Honor, this is Allison Ann Snipes. We have executed a written plea agreement that I've previously gone over with Mrs. Snipes. She just needs to sign on the top line. Okay, thank you. And for the record, this is a VOP at 23 CF 1824. May I approach with the plea and
Ms. Snipes, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give before this court is the truth, so help you God? You want to admit in 23 CF 1824 that you violated probation?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
The one I signed?
Did you read and sign it?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. You can put your hand down. Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea or this admission? You aware of the rights you're waiving? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I just wasn't sure what you meant.
Are you aware of the rights you are waiving by entering this admission?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this admission?
Sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds submission freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Judge guilty, reinstate modified supervision of community control, have a psychological evaluation, and follow any recommended treatment. Reimpose all prior terms and conditions, no contact with the victim, $100 VOP fee, $150 cost of defense, waive cost of supervision. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, for the record, Jennifer Flowers on behalf of Calvin Tipton and 16 CF 1262, that's a VOP, and 22 CF 894. Your Honor, we're still in negotiations with the state. We're asking for another continuance.
February 26th? Okay, thank you, sir.
And Your Honor, I'll write up that, for Ms. Dobbs, she'll enter a plea, but I'm just going to write it up. I know
All right.
it's getting something. Oh, that's right. Travis Pfizer. Oh,
Travis Pfizer.
Is present and approaching, Your Honor. I was just recently appointed, I believe in the past few days. 23 CF 2124. I would ask to continue for me to meet with the client.
February 26th. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Before you leave.
Who? LaDarian Chamberlain? Is he here?
Judge, at the last court appearance, she did reflect that he's in federal custody.
He is? Okay, well, we'll just put him on February 26th then. Who we got? Is Mr. Hardy here? No? Mr. Gibbs or Miss Rivers or Mr. Williams or Gibbs?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
Merry Christmas. Judge, out of custody first, I have Mr. Keith Griffin. Your Honor, Mr. Griffin is present and approaching. Judge, this is a relatively newer case. We're requesting a continuance to next pretrial. I need an appointment with Mr. Griffin to review his case.
All right, did you say Keith Griffin?
Yes, Your Honor, 23
Okay.
CF 2138.
February 26th?
Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Give me a call as soon as you leave, okay? Judge, I have some others. First, I have a Kristen Barbary, 23 CF 2298. Judge, there should be a waiver on file. My understanding is that currently she is in the Joanne Burge Women's Center. We're requesting a continuance.
February 26th.
Also with a waiver, Judge, should be Rihanna Green, 23 CF 2104.
Okay.
She lives out of the area, Judge, and I was anticipating continuing her case. So that's what we're requesting.
February 26th.
Thank you, Judge. And then, Judge, I also have a Joyce Grice, 23 CF 2142, 23 CF 608. Judge, she should be in the Walton County Jail. As my understanding on cases over there, we're requesting the court excuse her appearance. She's already set for next week, the 4th, for a motion to suppress hearing. So I'd like to just leave her set for that date.
Okay.
Is there a Jeffrey Brown present? Seeing no response, Judge. I'd request the court excuse his appearance, and we can reset this either for docket day the 4th or February 26th.
Your Honor, I ask for a habeas.
Well, let me find him first. Jeffrey, no bond, capias.
Next, I have Kelly Ellis. Also seeing no response, Judge. I'd request to leave her on January 4th.
No bond, capias.
Kelly Fernald. Kelly Fernald. Also no response, Judge. Request to leave her on the 4th.
Ask for a habeas, Your Honor.
No bond, capias. All these people are let out on very, bonds, RORs. Please get with your public defender and make sure you get to court, because otherwise you're going to end up, that's what I tell them. I'm duty judge. I just told a bunch this Christmas Day. Get with your public defender. Make sure you get to court.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
That concludes my out of custody, Judge.
Okay.
I can take those right now as well.
All right.
Should have Mr. Dale first. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs on behalf of Earl Dale. This is 23 CF 1454. Judge,
Okay.
Mr. Dale's currently in the jail on a revoked bond. That bond was revoked at first appearance on some new misdemeanors that he received. He pled those misdemeanors, I believe received time served on December 5th. I was not aware that he was actually in jail until right before I went on vacation, Judge. I'd like to Tennis move to reinstate his bond. Basis also for that motion, Judge, is, of course, those misdemeanors have since been resolved. The original offer on this case, Judge, involving resisting with violence, the state's original offer was probation. They were not seeking incarceration. However, we have been working with a competency issue. Dr. McDonald evaluated Mr. Dale and recommended that he be found not competent to proceed, but also that he be placed on conditional release. We've been working with John Barnes to make that happen. We just don't have the paperwork. Therefore, I'm requesting that his bond be reinstated today.
Well, Your Honor, I object to that. There is no motion for bond filed in the case. Additionally, it's the state's concern that without an actual plan and speaking with Mr. Barnes, this defendant may incur other charges as it happened and as Mr. Gibbs just explained.
Yes, he was out on bond and picked up new charges.
Picked up new misdemeanors, Judge,
Yeah.
resisting without violence.
Yeah, well, hopefully y'all can get this resolved or something and get.
I just need that update from Mr. Barnes
get
as to
Mr.
the
Dale.
conditional release plan.
We move it to the 4th.
That's
Yeah,
fine with
well, I have no problem helping him out.
Right.
But, release him back on bond, he pick up new charge, it could even be, let's get him help if that's what he needs or whatever.
Hold on, don't talk about the facts of your case, hold on.
I understand.
I think
I'm
if
not
we
saying
can-
you did, I'm just saying that we're trying to make sure you don't do anything.
I think if I can get that confirmation from John Barnes.
Why don't we do January 4th?
Okay.
Maybe we can get you help, get your case resolved, and get you out of jail on January 4th, okay? Thank you.
And then Mr. Gary.
K.O. Gary.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, Tim Gibbs for K.O. Gary. This is 23 CF 2366, 23 CF 2006. Judge, we're requesting a continuance to next pretrial. We're going to get Mr. Gary evaluated and see if we can use that to get him a better outcome in his case.
February 26th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'll have Dr. Zeman come talk to you as soon as he can. Judge, I believe that concludes all of my business.
Morning, Judge. Jay Williams for the defense. Christian Haviland. Judge, I think the state needs a little bit more time before they make an announcement. They've got to notify some people, but this case is going to be resolved. For now, if we can go ahead and put it on for 2/26, I actually anticipate a resolution within the next week that will not require an additional court appearance.
Did you say Ms. Haviland?
Yes, sir. That's going to be 23 CF 2146.
All right. So you wanted what now?
Let's go ahead and set her on for 2/26, but we're anticipating the state's going to make an announcement in a week or two.
All right.
They need to notify some people first.
February 26th, then.
Thank you. Ms. Haviland, stay in touch. I don't anticipate you're going to be back, okay? All righty. Next, I've got John T. Horak, Horak III, 23 CF 2162. Your Honor, Mr. Horak doesn't answer the call of the court. This is the first time up. I was going to move to continue it, but I also need him to come see me.
No bond capias.
Next is Damon Hutchinson. Judge, I spoke with Mr. Hutchinson earlier today. He is in court.
Mr. Hutchinson, okay.
Judge, I'm going to move to continue the case. We've got depositions scheduled for, looks like January 24th.
Okay. How about February 26th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Judge, I'm going to move that one to the side. Kyle Knight. Judge, Mr. Knight emailed me last week, and I sent him over a copy of the offer. We've done depositions on the case. I'm surprised that he's not here. If we can pass him till a convenient date for the court, I'll get in contact with him. He has been in contact, and good contact, with my office.
And why is he not here?
Judge, I'm not really sure. He's got an offer that my last communication with him was that he was wanting to take. He may reside outside of the area. Let me look. We had depositions, had his dad come in for depots, and that actually makes me think that he does reside in the area. I tell you what, Judge, if we can pass it for just a couple of minutes, I'll pull him up in our system and see what address we have on him.
All right.
But I'm surprised that he's not here.
Well, I'm issuing no bond capias, says he's going to get one too if you don't get a hold of him real.
Yes, sir. I'll also ask my legal assistant to give him a call, see if we can get him in prior to the close of business today. Judge, I've got two others that I want to talk to, and I believe Ms. Rivers is going to take over. We have Keith Jesperson. That's a case, frankly, that's not ready to be resolved. It's Ms. Sandler's case. What I'm going to do is go ahead and move to continue it, although I think we're going to be bringing it in on a special day to be resolved. This is the case that Ms. Sandler and I had a pre-trial conference with you.
All right. Well, what was that name?
Jesperson, Jes.
So what do you want to do?
Judge, go ahead and set him on for the 26th. I anticipate we're going to be bringing him in prior to that date. It's going to have to be by Zoom.
All right.
All right, Judge, thank you.
I've got some duty judge stuff I need to do, but I need to see all the public defenders, assistant state attorneys, Ms. Flowers in my chambers for about just a brief 5, 6, or perhaps 7.5 minute meeting.
Yes, sir.
All rise, please.
Today's Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service
that includes nationwide warranties, a hassle-free experience, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit our store in Crestview or online at DaceTirePros.com. Tire Pros love the drive.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Verdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
What can I help you with? I think I was bit by a vampire. This is definitely concerning, but I don't have any experience with vampire bites. I do, however, have training in accident investigation from the Florida Highway Patrol, and I'm proud to say that I've received many awards that... Hey, you feeling okay, buddy?
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
The Cottage Formalware, located at 648 North Wilson Street, has all your needs for looking your best. We have homecoming, prom, and pageant dresses. We have tux rental suits, vests, ties. Need something casual? We have that too. Shop Hometown First and visit us on Facebook at the Cottage Boutique and Formalware. We're located at 648 North Wilson Street. Call 850-682-2446. CNC Asian Market, located at 294 North Main Street in historic downtown Crestview, has the largest selection of Asian noodles, rice, and sauces in Northwest Florida. With more than 2,000 items on their shelves, you'll have no problem finding exactly what you need for preparing that authentic Asian meal. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 till 8, Friday and Saturday from 9 till 9, and Sunday from noon till 6 p.m. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for our weekly specials.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Cyclone Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Dave's Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service that includes nationwide warranties, a hassle-free experience, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit our store in Crestview or online at dave'stirepros.com. Tire Pros love the drive.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Fernald Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
What can I help you with? I think I was bit by a vampire. This is definitely concerning, but I don't have any experience with vampire bites. I do, however, have training in accident investigation from the Florida Highway Patrol, and I'm proud to say that I've received many awards that... Hey, you feeling okay, buddy?
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
The Cottage Formalware, located at 648 North Wilson Street, has all your needs for looking your best. We have homecoming, prom, and pageant dresses. We have tux rental suits, vests, ties. Need something casual? We have that too. Shop Hometown First and visit us on Facebook at the Cottage Boutique and Formalware. We're located at 648 North Wilson Street. Call 850-682-2446. CNC Asian Market, located at 294 North Main Street in historic downtown Crestview, has the largest selection of Asian noodles, rice, and sauces in Northwest Florida. With more than 2,000 items on their shelves, you'll have no problem finding exactly what you need for preparing that authentic Asian meal. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 till 8, Friday and Saturday from 9 till 9, and Sunday from noon till 6 p.m. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for our weekly specials.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Where I Prech Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Days Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service that includes nationwide warranties, a hassle-free experience, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit our store in Crestview or online at daystirepros.com. Tire Pros love the drive.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Ferdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
What can I help you with? I think I was bit by a vampire. This is definitely concerning, but I don't have any experience with vampire bites. I do, however, have training in accident investigation from the Florida Highway Patrol, and I'm proud to say that I've received many awards that... Hey, you feeling okay, buddy?
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
The Cottage Formal Wear, located at 648 North Wilson Street, has all your needs for looking your best. We have homecoming, prom, and pageant dresses. We have tux rental suits, vests, ties. Need something casual? We have that too. Shop Hometown First and visit us on Facebook at the Cottage Boutique and Formal Wear. We're located at 648 North Wilson Street. Call 850-682-2446. C&C Asian Market, located at 294 North Main Street in historic downtown Crestview, has the largest selection of Asian noodles, rice, and sauces in Northwest Florida. With more than 2,000 items on their shelves, you'll have no problem finding exactly what you need for preparing that authentic Asian meal. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 till 8, Friday and Saturday from 9 till 9, and Sunday from noon till 6 p.m. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for our weekly specials.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV Preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Days Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service that includes nationwide warranties, a hassle-free experience, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit our store in Crestview or online at daystirepros.com. Tire Pros love the drive.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Ferdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestviewagent.com.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
What can I help you with? I think I was bit by a vampire. This is definitely concerning, but I don't have any experience with vampire bites. I do, however, have training in accident investigation from the Florida Highway Patrol, and I'm proud to say that I've received many awards that... Hey, you feeling okay, buddy?
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
The Cottage Formalware, located at 648 North Wilson Street, has all your needs for looking your best. We have homecoming, prom, and pageant dresses. We have tux rental suits, vests, ties. Need something casual? We have that too. Shop Hometown First and visit us on Facebook at the Cottage Boutique and Formalware. We're located at 648 North Wilson Street. Call 850-682-2446. C&C Asian Market, located at 294 North Main Street in historic downtown Crestview, has the largest selection of Asian noodles, rice, and sauces in Northwest Florida. With more than 2,000 items on their shelves, you'll have no problem finding exactly what you need for preparing that authentic Asian meal. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 till 8, Friday and Saturday from 9 till 9, and Sunday from noon till 6 p.m. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for our weekly specials.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict.
See it.
Yes, sir.
Flowers.
Sorry, Jay.
Oh, you're good.
Morning, Your Honor. Back on the record, Your Honor, Jennifer Flowers for Bridget Ashley Dobbs in 23 CF 2570 and 23 CF 2369. Your Honor, we've reached an agreement with the state. I'm just going to we've previously gone over this plea and the terms and the rights. I'm just having her sign. I'll date for her. And all the other parties have signed. If I may approach with the plea and score sheet.
All right. All right, you're Bridget Ashley Dobbs. This is State of Florida versus Bridget Ashley Dobbs, 23 CF 2570, 23 CF 2369. Would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for is course of truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to enter a no contest plea in 23 CF 2570 to a lesser included offense of simple assault, a misdemeanor, and in 23 CF 2369, battery on a law enforcement officer, a third-degree felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Flowers has done for you on your case?
Absolutely.
The court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. In 23 CF 2570, judge guilty, sentenced to credit for time served, $270 court costs, $150 cost of defense within 90 days. So pay that or it will go to a judgment.
Yes, sir.
23 CF 2369, judge guilty, 2 years standard probation, enroll in complete ECLC program. No violent contact with victim, $515 court costs, $150 cost of defense, waive cost of supervision. Anything further? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Flowers, Did we call Carly Bello
We did. We set her for the,
February 20th? Okay,
for January 25th
for January?
for a plea.
Okay.
He's not here. Oh, Mr. Jackson? Oh, wonderful. Call Joshua Jackson, Your Honor.
Joshua Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm happy to see that Mr. Jackson is here, present in court. I would request that the court
I'll recall the KPS.
recall the KPS, yes.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I need to meet with Mr. Jackson. I've gotten discovery and an offer. I'm representing him in other juvenile cases. I would ask to move this to the next pretrial to give me time to.
February 26th, okay? Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'd asked if I could cut in one. I have a lady who has a doctor's appointment, and she was
All right.
asking if she could come ahead and go. Ms. Tucker? Her name is Brenda Tucker. Your Honor, we've reached an agreement in this matter. It would be a
Okay.
plea to a misdemeanor.
All right. Good morning. Are you Brenda Tucker?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is 23 CF 2272, State of Florida versus Brenda Tucker. Ms. Tucker, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give, I think it's your other right hand. You swear the testimony you give for this court's truth, so help you God? You swear to tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay. You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of a lesser included offense, misdemeanor, driving license suspended, correct?
Yes.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, I did.
You understand the rights you're waiving by entering this plea? Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
You happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case?
Yes.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Adjudicated guilty, $270 court cost, $50 cost of prosecution, $100 PD fee, no probation or no jail. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so get those costs paid, okay?
I will, promise you, and I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Not about last time, but I didn't understand it.
I got you. It's fine, thank you. Okay.
Happy New Year.
Same to you, thank you. Okay. Now we've got Mr. Hardy.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
First case is Timothy Holt, 23 CF 221. Your Honor, we just want to leave this set on docket day.
Let me find him.
Plea or trial?
So we're talking on about January 4th?
Yes, Your Honor.
I cannot seem to find him on the docket. Where is that? Okay, it's a drug charge. All right, so on January 4th is what you want to
Yes,
have
Your
him
Honor.
for docket day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. State?
Fine.
Okay, all right, good. Thank you.
Your Honor, my next case is Jesse Jordan, 23 CF 2135. And I'm going to ask to leave that one set on docket day as well.
So where's he at? Is he inmate?
No, he is not. I waived his appearance, Your Honor.
January 4th.
And Your Honor, my last case is Joseph Pursley, 22 CF 2212. And I'm asked to continue that to the next pretrial, and the state has no objection.
February 26th.
February 26th?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have.
That Jordan, have you had contact with him?
Yes.
Because I'm issuing capiases. You need to make sure they're here.
Oh, he'll be here for the 4th.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Nettles or Bo Powell, I couldn't see.
Morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Travion Reddy.
Travion,
Travius Reddy, I'm sorry.
Travius Reddy.
State has made an offer to Mr. Redding, and at this time, he would be withdrawing his previously entered not guilty plea, entering a plea to the one count that he's charged with. He would get a withheld adjudication. He would pay $100 cost of prosecution, and he would be charged $515 in court costs. He would need
Okay. All right, this is 23 CF 2073, State of Florida versus DeTravius Redding. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this course the truth, so help you God. You want to enter a no contest plea to the charge of, is it third-degree felony possession of cocaine?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Redding? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form? You wear the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today? Are you happy with the work Mr. Nettles has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. Withholds adjudication, $100 cost of prosecution, $515 court costs. Give you, are you working anywhere? Give you 90 days to pay it, or it goes to judgment. So give me 90 days to pay that money, go to the clerk's office, pay it. No jail probation, correct?
Back, sir.
Okay, so, and the court orders you not to possess cocaine in the future. Okay, thank you.
That's all I have, Judge. Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a few more out-of-custody actions.
Okay.
Judge, first I'd like to call Jeffrey Brown. Judge, I'd like for Mr. Brown to sit in the audience still. He actually reports that he has the flu, but he is here today. The court previously issued a capias. When we called his name earlier, I'd moved to recall that capias and also moved to continue Mr. Brown to February 26th.
All right, Mr. Brown, February 26th, and be on time for court, because I issued a capias for your arrest. I'm going to recall that, okay? Okay, thank you.
And I gave him my card to make another
All
report,
right.
Judge. Thank you. Judge, next I would like to call Ms. Kelly Fernald. Judge, Ms. Fernald is present and approaching. 23 CF 2164. We have reached an agreement, if I may approach.
Yes. Oh, Bo, I'll get with you next. I couldn't see Mr. Nettles was blocking you out, so we'll blame him. Okay. some reason I'm having a hard time with this docket here today. This is 23 CF 2164 or 9? Is it 2164?
4, Judge. Apologies for the messy handwriting.
How do you spell her last name?
Fernald.
Fernald, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you raise your right hand to be sworn, please? Do you swear the testimony you give for this course is the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
You want to enter a plea to possession of paraphernalia misdemeanor, and count 1, apparently possession of a controlled substance, is going to be null pros by the state?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. So you're going to enter a plea, no contest plea to a misdemeanor, correct? Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes.
You aware the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Gibbs has done for you on your case?
Yes.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. $50 cost of prosecution, $220 court cost, $100 PD fee, due within 180 days, or it goes to a judgment.
Thank you, Judge.
And adjudicated guilty.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, recall capious on it.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for, Mr. Hey, Powell.
Bo Powell for Hunter Barnhill. Present and approaching.
Hunter Barnhill, okay. What we got?
Judge, this will be a referral to the pretrial intervention program. I have a signed plea agreement, if I could approach.
All right. Do we need to take a plea on him? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is 23 CF 2084, State versus Hunter Barnhill. Mr. Barnhill, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this course is true, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
So are we taking a plea and then reserving sentence? Is that what we're doing?
Correct. If he completes the program, it'll be dismissed, and if not, he understands that he's got to come back before the court.
All right, Mr. Barnhill, did you read and sign this? You want to enter a plea, no contest plea to criminal mischief, correct?
Yes, sir.
Third-degree felony, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you have entered into a pretrial intervention agreement with the state. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that you have a certain obligations under this PTI pretrial intervention program that you must complete. And if you don't, could be considered a violation, then the court could sentence you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Anyone force you or threaten you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
You happy with the work Mr. Powell's done for you on your case?
Very happy.
All right. And the state's agreeing to early termination if no violations and all terms are complete?
At 6 months.
In 6 months, okay. And you have any questions about what you're to do?
No, sir.
Especially the no contact with victim, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Complete anger management, no trespass at victim's residence, that's part of no contact. You
Yes, sir.
understand? Okay. And a restitution amount of $1,737.13 at a minimum of $200 a month, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, get this done, and then I believe the charges will be dropped against you.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You got,
Judge, there was one other matter on the docket. It was Jason McDonald.
yes?
I believe that was a PTI fail out.
ETI what?
It was a PTI, a fail out where he had received a violation.
I got you.
Hey, come right over here. I didn't know you were here. So the new case was dismissed, and I believe the state's going to re-refer him to pretrial intervention, but we need to put him on the 4th because we've got to re-enter into an agreement.
We've got to redo the paperwork.
All right, January 4th. Okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I had this morning.
All right, thank you, sir.
Oh, you're good.
Your Honor, the first one I have on my docket is Joshua Riling, be number 57 on the original docket. 54, okay, thank you.
Okay,
Your Honor, he's approaching, he's in custody.
all right.
But while we're... Your Honor, this is Joshua Riling, 23 CF 2187. Your Honor, we're going to request a continuance, but I would ask if we could put it on a date before the February 26th date. We're trying to get him into a drug treatment program. He's been denied by Phoenix House, but we're still waiting on...
What about January 25th? We have a court date then, don't we?
That would... How about we try January 25th and if necessary?
Okay, January 25th.
No, I'll come back out and talk to you, okay?
Okay.
The next one is Cameron Thomas. That would be 23 CF 1517. Your Honor, Mr. Thomas is present and approaching. The state is offering him a deferred prosecution agreement. They're going to have to make one change to it, but this can be done outside of court.
Okay, so do we
If
need
the state
to?
wants a control date, that'd be fine.
February 8th.
February 8th.
February 8th, okay, so deferred pros, if he does the terms, then the charges will be dropped, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So you need to contact me in case I have trouble contacting you again, okay? All right. That's it.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, the next one was Ms. Tucker. We have already done her. So the next would be Thomas Tucker, 23 CF 2040. Mr. Tucker is present and approaching. I have met with Mr. Tucker already. We are going to be requesting this case be put on the 2/28/23 docket. Yes, the 26th, 2/26.
Okay, so Mr. Tucker for February 26th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, thank you.
Your Honor, the next one that's listed is Lauren Valmoja Jahoe, and that would be 23 CF 2424. Now, she was in court before, and it does have continued typed at the top, so I just want to make the court aware. The case was continued to February 26th.
Okay.
She was given the court date of
All
February
right,
26th.
February
I just
26th,
want to
okay.
make sure she doesn't get a failure to appear because she was given that court
I
date.
got you. Okay.
The next one, Your Honor, is Daniel Wesson. Your Honor, we've reached an agreement in this matter, and
Okay.
if I may approach.
Yes. Mr. Wesson, would you please raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court is the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so none of these are lesser includeds, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Wesson, and you want to enter a no contest plea in 23 CF 1608 to possession of a controlled substance, third-degree felony. And then in 23 CF 2429, possession of burglary tools, a third-degree felony, trespass, a first-degree misdemeanor, possession of a controlled substance, a third-degree felony, possession of paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor, criminal mischief, a second-degree misdemeanor. So you want to enter a no contest plea to those cases and those counts, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
You aware the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you or threatened you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Ms. Rivers has done for you on your case?
Yes, sir.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. And also, are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On 23 CF 1608, you're judged guilty, sentenced to 1 year drug offender probation, followed by 1 year of standard probation. What's safe?
The substance abuse evaluation,
Oh,
Your Honor.
have a substance abuse evaluation and follow any recommended treatment. You're not to possess any alcohol or drugs without a valid doctor's prescription. 515 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fees, and waive cost of supervision. And 23 CF 2429, judge guilty. Count 5, you're sentenced to credit for time served. Count 2 and 4, 1 year drug offender probation, concurrent on all counts and cases, and have a substance abuse evaluation. Counts 1 and 3, 1 year drug offender probation, followed by 1 year standard probation, concurrent on all counts and cases. Substance abuse evaluation, followed by completion of any recommended counseling. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid doctor's prescription. 515 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $100 PD fee, waive cost of supervision, no contact with Christopher Brown, $150 restitution to Christopher Brown within 90 days. Do not return to 236 Applin Road. And that is under 23 CF 2429. Anything further? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, the next one listed on the docket is Scott White, 23 CF 1614. Your Honor, he was not present when I was calling for him earlier. At this time, we're just going to request that he be put on the pretrial docket of 2/26/23. Give me an opportunity to speak with him.
All right, did I issue any kind of capias for him?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, February 26th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Russell, you got,
Mr. Lett, he's on page 27 of your docket,
oh,
Judge.
Mr. Lett, okay.
Judge, this is McKelton Lett. Case number is 21 CF 1977, Charles Russell, Public Defender's Office. Mr. Lett filed a motion for Nelson/Ferretta hearing that we set for today.
Mr. Lett, okay, tell me why you think that Mr. Russell's not doing a effective job on your case. Tell me what is he not doing?
He still
Why do you want him off your case?
He still haven't came and seen me. Like I've been waiting on him to come see me. I had put that for Nelson hearing in, because he still haven't came and seen me.
Mr. Russell, have you come to see him?
Judge, I last saw him on December 7th. He filed his motion on December 8th. That's why I haven't seen him anymore. So I'll be happy to talk to him in the back once we resolve the Nelson and Ferretta hearing.
Isn't this like the second or third Nelson hearing we've had on Mr.
Yes, sir.
Lett with, I'm inclined to think that Mr. Russell's not ineffective, but there seems to be a conflict. I'm inclined to just relieve him and point to put regional conflict counsel.
I'll send you an order, Judge.
I'm gonna give you a different new attorney,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Ms. Flowers with regional conflict counsel, okay?
Thank you.
And Mr. Lett, Mr. Russell's going to give her all the discovery and everything he's done, okay?
Yes, sir.
And she'll be up to see you, and then we'll set your case. We'll go ahead. She doesn't know. She's not here yet, so, I mean, she's already done her cases this morning, but we'll set him for February 26th.
Okay.
And there seems to be I'm not saying Mr. Russell's ineffective, because really but this is about 2 or 3. It just seems like there's some kind of conflict of interest here.
It is.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not going to put up with, the law doesn't allow me to be put up with anyone that just does this frivolously, but I think that there's some issues that you've brought up that perhaps just another attorney would just be at this time, it might be better for you to have regional conflict counsel, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Is Mr. Lett, let me ask you one, was Mr. Lett evaluated?
He's been evaluated, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so that's already resolved. I knew that was one kind of issue. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lett. Thank you.
Judge, we did get information on Mr. Knight. He was down in the south end. He may be here already, Mr. Knight. Okay, I've been told he's on his way.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let me go ahead and call who I've still got that's out. Jesse Howell. Judge, Mr. Howell does not answer.
Jesse Howell.
Judge, I could have sworn. Judge, he was here earlier because I met with him out in the hallway. Let me pass him. He may have gone to the restroom.
All right.
Let's see, Mark Land.
Okay, Mark Land, okay.
Judge, I'm going to move to continue Mr. Land's case. His offer involves, I believe, a state prison sentence. I'm going to need to speak with him more extensively.
February 26th.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay.
Devon Little. Judge, Mr. Little has 2 cases. We've reached a negotiated plea in those cases. His case numbers are 4623 CF 2624 and 2418. Judge, if I can approach, there's also a
Is it Devon or Devon? Devon?
It's Devon.
Okay.
Now, Judge, in an abundance of caution, I don't think he's been arraigned yet on the newer case, so I'll go ahead and arraign him at this time.
That is 23 CF 2624.
Yes, sir.
You are charged with possession of a controlled substance.
He's got 3 charges, Judge: possession of a controlled substance, reckless driving. The state charged this as a first-degree misdemeanor, but I don't see anything about any priors. Normally, reckless is 90 days as a maximum. Possession of drug paraphernalia, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. And I've gone over with him the statutory maximums. There are no mandatory minimums and the maximum fines.
All right, the public defender was appointed already previously, correct?
Yes,
First
sir.
appearance, okay. So those are your new charges, Mr. Little. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And your attorneys pledged you not guilty, but now you want to enter a no contest plea to those charges and 23 CF 2418, possession of a controlled substance, possession of a third-degree felony, possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana, a first-degree misdemeanor, and possession of paraphernalia, first-degree misdemeanor. So you want to enter those pleas too. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams has done for you on your case?
Why, yes.
Court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. Court accepts it. There's no prison or probation on this, correct?
No, Judge, it's just plea for
Okay.
costs and
All
the
right.
required minimum costs and minimum fees.
Judge, the court withholds a judgment. Judgment of guilt is withheld. $515 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $150 PD fee on each case. So no probation, no jail time.
No, Judge.
I'd be happy with Mr. Williams' work too. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'm ordering you not to possess any illegal drugs and not to drive recklessly too. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. All right, good luck to you, sir. Michael May.
Michael May, okay.
Judge, although I believe this case is going to be resolved ultimately, I need to spend a little bit more time with Mr. May.
Okay.
So I'm going to move to continue him.
February 26th.
If we get it resolved early, we'll bring him in early.
Okay. Right. See if you can get with your public defender and get it resolved. Okay, thank you.
Just call, use that card, call, make an appointment, come see me, and I'll see you then. We'll talk about it more.
Who are these people? Are y'all waiting on, what case? What's your name?
Judge, he is. He's not on today's printed docket.
What's his name?
Tommy Kelly, Tommie Kell.
They've been patiently sitting here waiting on, I thought they were waiting on it just as family members or something.
No, Judge, he's not on today's printed docket, but he should be. I checked the clerk's computer and the clerk's minute. It shows him as being on for today.
Kelly? 72? Tommy Lee Kelly?
That's correct, Judge.
Yeah, take that out. Okay, we got, what are we going to do with Mr. Kelly?
Judge, I'm going to move to continue to him. We're still awaiting an FDLE report.
February 26th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Get with your public defender, get your case resolved, okay?
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
As soon as that
February 26th.
Write down a good number where you can be reached. Yeah, I'll call, or you can call and set an appointment. If you do that, set it for about 2 or 3 weeks out.
I got you. Thank you. Thank you.
Crappy handwriting. Judge, I'm ready to start calling you want me to call the females first? How about Henry? Henry, okay.
Henry. You're Katrina Henry?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. Judge, I'm going to pass her until the 4th. We're trying to get her in a program called Oxford House.
Okay.
And we're hoping we're going to hear by then. The ball was started on that some time ago by Ms. Henry.
Okay, so January 4th you want?
Yes, sir.
Okay, January 4th. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
We don't have an afternoon docket today, do we? Okay. Dina Lynn Laird?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's correct, Judge.
We're not gonna have, it doesn't look like we're gonna have any trials, unless Mr.
Maybe just
Hardy.
Mr. Hardy's case.
Mr. Hardy, maybe?
Indicated that we may not have that trial.
Okay.
Judge, Ms. Laird entered a plea at VOPs. She's here before the court today for sentencing.
What was there no agreement, or?
Judge,
Well,
that
will
we
you
were
tell me-
basically
okay.
in agreement with what the state was proposing. If I recall correctly, the issue was over her credit for time served. The state wanted her to get credit only back to November 8th. We want her to get credit for all the time that she has in.
She was previously sentenced on the underlying. She was to serve 9 months in the county jail, followed by probation. Then she violated her probation very shortly after being released from the jail for absconding and not completing her drug evaluation and treatment. And so instead of adding on what I wanted to be the sentence for the VOP to the 9 months she's already served, I just said the offer was 6 months jail, waiving credit prior to the date of her VOP arrest, which was November 8th of 2023, because she's already got 9 months credit from the underlying. So that was the state's offer, and she failed to comply with job searches. She absconded shortly after being released in 2021 from probation. She was just arrested November 8th of this year. She failed to complete her mental health evaluation and treatment and her drug evaluation and treatment. And then she also failed to pay costs, but the state typically doesn't go forward on the failure to pay costs. So at this point, the state's asking for 6 months from her date of arrest, which was November 8th.
6 months from the date of arrest?
For her VOP, which was November 8th of 2020.
Without credit for time served, is that what you're saying?
Correct, Your Honor, because she has 9 months credit. So if I wanted 6 months for the VOP, I guess I could add 6 months to the 9 months, and that would be the offer. But for simplicity purposes, I just said 6 months and revoking term.
With credit from November
8th of 23, which is the date of her VOP arrest.
What do you want?
Judge, legally, I don't think that the court can refuse to give her credit for time that she has served on
See,
it.
that's what has me concerned.
Well,
I don't think I can do that.
So if that's the case, I guess the state would ask for 13 months DOC. Because she's already got 9 months in. She's almost at 2 months for the VOP, so she's almost at 11 months.
11
total,
months
but
credit?
She didn't do anything on her.
So she got 11 months credit for time served already?
Yes, sir.
You want 13 months Department of
Yes, sir.
Corrections with credit for time served?
Yes, sir.
Judge, she scores 42 points, and that's with the non-new law violation of probation. She's not alleged to have committed any new crimes. She is alleged to have failed to completely require or comply with the technical requirements. What the defense is going to ask for is that the court go ahead and give her time served. As the court's aware on this set of, I believe, drug-related charges.
I do have a score.
Resisting with violence charge. She's done almost a year in county jail.
And the state's argument is the main component, the mental health evaluation and the drug evaluation, it was never done. She absconded. I do have a copy of the score sheet, Your Honor. It does show burglary of an unoccupied structure, battery, grand theft, less than $5,000.
She's talking about your priors on the score
Grand
sheet.
theft auto, resisting an officer without violence, possession of a controlled substance, fraudulent use of a credit card, felony, over $100 or more, and petty theft. 5 counts of petty theft, Your Honor.
Given that she scores less than 44 points, Judge, we're still asking the court to impose a non-state prison sanction. The court can impose 1129 days county jail. We believe that that's going to result essentially in time served. But she is legally entitled to credit for all the time that she has in.
She absconded, Your Honor, from June 16th of 2021 to when she was arrested November 8th of 2023. So she absconded for well over 2 years.
And I'll point out to the court that given the state's original sentence that they were seeking, which was a county jail sentence, the state's reached the conclusion that county jail is appropriate, that it's not a state prison case per se. It just doesn't involve the additional time that the state wanted. The state just didn't want to give her credit for all the time that she had served. They wanted to do another 6 months in jail.
I give her 13 months, Department of Corrections, as soon as she gets down there, they're gonna let her out.
Yes,
Her
sir.
gain time, it's like, wherever they calculate the gain time.
$11 months, 29 days, county jail. Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Adjudicated guilty.
Okay. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Outstanding money to collect.
Yeah, that's fine. Judge, no objection to that. I think that's really the only thing left to do with it. Judge, this is Gary Hudson. We don't have his case resolved as yet. I'm going to ask to continue the matter. It's the...
Okay, February
Second time.
26th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. I hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Okay, Gary. Judge, Mr. Jernigan is an elderly gentleman. He's a gentleman that didn't have an attorney for the longest time because he kept putting on his affidavit monies that he was not getting while he was in jail. We're going to move to continue Mr. Jernigan, and I agreed to waive his appearance today because of the transport issues, given that he's ambulatory only by wheelchair.
All right. Don't tell anybody how soft-hearted I'm getting. February 26th.
Thank you, Judge.
We had a gentleman just show up. I wonder if he's who he is. What's your name, sir?
Kyle Knight.
Knight. Okay. Have a seat. We'll be with you in just a second.
Judge, this is Robert Jones.
Robert Jones.
Judge, I met with Mr. Jones out of the jail. I'm going to move to continue his case.
Robert King Ray Jones, okay.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, February 26th. Thank you, sir. This is Manning.
Yes.
Okay.
Judge, give me just a moment with this. Judge, it looks like we don't have an agreement at this point.
Michael Joseph Manning.
That's correct.
Petty theft? Y'all don't have an agreement on petty theft?
Judge, he's wanting 6 months.
How much time has he had in jail?
I'm showing an arrest date of September.
All right, February 26th. Thank you.
Well, and
If you get it resolved, you can move it up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jared David Nichols.
Keaton House called me Friday, or I called Keaton House Friday.
Anybody here from Keaton? Judge, I tell you what, let's just set him on for docket day. We've been trying to get him into Keaton House. He advises me that he heard from Keaton House. He was expecting them to be here today.
January 4th?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We've got another case that I'm going to be in on anyway, and I'll get my investigator to check with Keaton.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll see you next week.
All right.
Mr. Knight?
All right, Mr. Knight. Did I issue any type of capias for Mr. Knight?
Judge, I don't think so. I think we kept passing him.
Okay.
I don't think you've issued a capias on him as
right.
yet. Madam Clerk, are you showing a capias was issued? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Probation, mental health evaluation.
Yes. Do you have any questions about it? Any questions about your right? All right, need to get your signature right there. Judge, Mr. Knight and I have gone over things. I sent him a copy of the plea agreement and his score sheet via email, and he's just advised me that he reviewed it and doesn't have any questions.
Mr. Knight, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? You swear the testimony you give for this court's true, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is 23 CF 2038.
Mr. Knight, you don't mind me dating that?
Oh,
for
no,
you?
sorry.
Okay.
Apologize.
All right, Mr. Knight, you want to enter a no contest plea to a misdemeanor on count 1, battery, and then on count 2, resisting an officer with violence, a third-degree felony, and count 3, battery on a law enforcement officer, a third-degree felony. So 1 misdemeanor and 2 third-degree felonies. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign this plea and sentencing agreement form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you aware of the rights you're waiving by entering this plea?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you under the influence of any medication or drugs that prevent you from knowing what you're doing here today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you happy with the work Mr. Williams has done for you on your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds the plea is freely and voluntarily entered. The court accepts it. You're judged guilty in all counts, sentenced to 3 years probation on the 2 felonies. Have a mental health evaluation and treatment as recommended, or if currently under the care of mental health providers, continue current mental health and medication regimen. $697 court costs, $100 cost of prosecution, $50 PD app fee, $100 PD fee, no violent contact with the victim. And then on count 1, which is a misdemeanor, what do you want to do? What did y'all agree on that?
What I think we've been doing on misdemeanors is just time served. I'm good with that.
All right, time served on misdemeanor, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, all right. That's the court's sentence, plus I order you to stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Supervision fees waived, Your Honor?
Yeah, yes. Okay, what's next?
I think the last one that I have is this Jesse Howell. I called him earlier, he didn't answer. I was thinking maybe he stepped out to the restroom because I saw him earlier today. We spoke out in the hall. He may have thought that that was it and he didn't have to come back. I have that happen where they ask me about that frequently.
You'll step out to the bathroom defense?
Well, it's been a while. I would imagine he'd be back from the bathroom. If not, somebody should have tapped me on the shoulder and asked me to handle things till EMS got here.
What's he charged with? What's he charged with?
Judge, it's a grand theft from a dwelling or undisclosed curtilage of a dwelling. It's a third degree level 2.
February 26th.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, what do we got with, Madam Clerk, Miss Anna, what is, I've got Ryan Booth. Did we deal with that one?
It was continued, Your Honor, to January 4th. I just saw the order that you signed. It was
Okay.
filed.
And what about, Weiser, David Michael Weiser?
I was just looking at that.
Jeremy
Didn't
Key?
continue it or do anything.
We did what? Y'all had any contact with Mr. Keach? Jeremy Keach?
Judge Keach doesn't ring a bell, although that would be in my part of the alphabet.
No, it's a private attorney. Who's the attorney of record? Jeremy Keach?
I believe, I'm looking that up, Your Honor. That's what the docket. There's only one case. Docket.
Was Mr. Keach court appointed? Is he on the list?
Right. So it looks like, Your Honor, Mr. Keach is on 2 of Mr. Weishar's cases, and I believe Ms. Rivers is on the newest case.
So Miss Rivers is on, why did the public defender get off his other cases?
It's my understanding, originally Mr. Russell had the cases, and there was a conflict on the cases that Mr. Keach is now on. So now Ms. Rivers has a new case. He just got arrested. I don't even know if he's been arraigned on his new case. Let's see. All right, Ms. Rivers is on 23 CF 2534. That case is set for pretrial conference on 2/26/24. Speedy trial's been waived on all other cases, so if we could just set all cases on 2/26, I'm fine with that, Your Honor.
Well, we need to figure out who his attorney is.
I'm sorry. This, actually, the new case, Ms. Rivers is on. It's set for tomorrow, probably plea day. Yes, for arraignment. The new case is set for arraignment tomorrow, and then pretrial at 2/26.
How many cases do we have for tomorrow? Just arraignment, right? We'll bring him back tomorrow and then see about contacting Mr. Keach, find out why he's not here. $48 for arraignment. All right, we'll bring him back. We'll bring back Mr. Weisar tomorrow. Is there any other names that we haven't dealt with on the docket? What about Kim, Kate, Rufus Capel? Represented by Kim Skavatsky?
That also was continued to January 4th, Your Honor.
Okay. James Lee, did we do that one? Brandon Stewart? Mr. Stewart here today? I must have had too much eggnog. I don't remember him. I don't know. Mr. Stewart, okay, what about, did we do Wesson? What about White? So it looks like we may have one trial in January, possibly. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I hope we do. What we're here for. Okay, anything further? Nothing else today? Very good. Thank you all. Thank you.